Hello and welcome to episode 30 of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Heaven's Sword, where we will continue our search for Asus Law. So yeah, let's speak to Sid here and see what he has to say. Ah. Lest you wonder, Wedge was able to calculate heading indicated by the beam of light emitted by the key. If Asus Law lies in the direction, we'll find it. The Soleil may have a lead on us, but she's no enterprise. We'll catch them, you'll see.
I did not think that I would ever have occasion to pilot a suit of Magitech armor again, least of all under these circumstances. My full name is Lucia Go Junius, and I was born a citizen of Garlemald.
Ah, that explains it. When we first met in Ishgard, I very nearly called you Livia.
Livia? Livia Sasjunius? The tribunus who served under Gaius van Baelsar?
Aye, she was my sister, though we spent little time together. After our parents were killed in an uprising, we were sent to live in different households, setting us on separate paths. Livia felt at home on the battlefield and chose to become a soldier, while I underwent training to become a spy.
Then, Ishgard was...
My mission. It was believed that Allagan relics of great worth were stored in the vault, and I was sent to investigate. Though I was given little information at the time, I now suspect I was searching for the key we but recently lost. And then I met Sir Emmerich. 'Twas his usefulness to my mission which prompted me to approach him, but I soon found myself drawn to him for other reasons. He too was a prisoner of his past, judged for his heritage as a bastard son of the Archbishop. Yet unlike my sister and I, he did not curse his fate. He simply rose above it. In time, I came to realize that I had found a man worth following, and a new home besides. And when I subsequently confessed all to Sir Emmerich, he was good enough to accept me into his service.
I do not question your loyalty to Sir Emmerich. 'Tis your loyalty to your sister which concerns me.
I have long been of the opinion that those who dwell in the past risk losing sight of their future. My sister fought for her convictions and for those she held dear. So do I. So must we all.
Well, I, for one, am happy to welcome a fellow Garlean to our merry band. Especially one who can make Magitech armor sing.
Chief, we should be getting close.
Once we break through those clouds, we'll be right where the light was pointing. Right...
Hold on, everyone. Look! I think that's it!
Chief, is that...
Allegan. Aye. There's no mistaking their handiwork.
What was that?
Some sort of barrier.
She won't hold, Chief! She's breaking up!
I've lost the auxiliary propeller!
Sid, it's no use! We must return to Ishgard and find another way!
God damn it all! Why do the Allegans always have to make everything so bloody complicated?
All right. Let's see what Sid wants with us. And we'd barely finished repairing the dam incurred during our damage incurring during our sky fishing trip. On the other hand, any landing you can walk away from, as they say. I can only presume the Soleil passed through the barrier unscathed. That would certainly explain why the Vonner called it a key. Lots of people here. Wonder if any of these are watching my Let's Play. Assuming Sid is correct, and I have no reason to think that he is not, the Vonner's key is required to pass through the barrier protecting us law. But even without it, we must find a way to reach the Isle. I shall have everyone convene at the seat of the Lord Commander, that we might discuss how best to proceed. As before, make yourself known to the guardsman when you arrive, and he will show you in. Tuki. Oh, they are currently in a cutscene. All right, let's get moving here. See where we will go next.
In summary, the Isle owes its lofty position to the industry of the Allagans. And we can be all but certain that the Archbishop and his cronies are enjoying the view from its top.
I see.
If we are to join them, we will first need to pass through the Isle's etheric barrier, which is, alas, more powerful than most. Powerful enough to make a mess of a perfectly good airship at any rate. As far as I can gather, the barrier mechanism draws ether from the surrounding environment and polarizes its elemental aspect to produce what is, in effect, a wall of lightning.
It seems plain that without the Vanu's key, any attempt to reach the Isle will end in failure.
Alas, the key was careless enough to leave without us, and I don't think the Vanu keep a spare.
Master Garland, based on your experience, is there no other way that we might breach the barrier?
Well, in the past, we've beaten similar barriers by nullifying them with elemental converters. But the one we're up against this time dwarfs aught we've encountered before. The Enterprise simply isn't large enough to bear the requisite amount of crystals.
I'm reminded of the quantity needed to nullify Leviathan's command of the sea. A veritable mountain of crystals that could only be borne by lashing two galleons together to form a twin vessel, scarcely able to propel itself, much less fly.
That said, we're not without options. If it isn't feasible to nullify the barrier, we might try piercing it.
How?
We create a ram of condensed ether and mount it on my ship. There's just one problem. I don't have the faintest idea how to build one. It's going to take a true authority in the field, I reckon.
Would that the Archons were still with us.
But yesterday evening, I chanced to find Mistress Tataru in unusually high spirits. Assuming I understood her excited ramblings correctly, she has acquired a clue, pointing to the whereabouts of one such individual.
An Archon? Truly?
Ha! Fortune favors the righteous, eh? Well then, let's not waste any time. While you go and look for our missing friend, I'll work on modifying the Enterprise. Her hull will need reinforcing to bear the punishment, not to mention a mount for the ram. Just you wait, my pretty. By the time I'm finished, you'll be an airship reborn.
All right. Where's the gate? Where are we going? Oh. Over here, I guess. Nope. Hello, Tataru. Welcome back, Joffrey. How goes the mission? Did you manage to catch up with the Archbishop and his cronies? So you finally arrived at Azizla, only to find your way barred by some sort of barrier? Typical. But it's not all bad news. I made the progress in the search for our friends. Don't worry, Joffrey. We'll get to Azizla yet. When you fled the victory feast, you used the ancient water cores beneath the city, right? Well, shortly after things went back to normal in Ul'dah, I asked Marshal Turpin to have the tunnels searched. a logical place to look. It was there that you lost contact with Minfilia, Tancred and Yrstola, was it not? Dare I ask what Marshall found? I don't actually know. Pippin's message just said that there had been a discovery, and that we were to come to the Hollow Flames at our earliest convenience. I dare not think what it might be. We shall depart at once, Tataru. Let Urianian know to join us in Ul'dah. He will wish to be present as well. Yes, sir. Alright. Ul'dah it is then. Actually, no. Let's do this instead. Costless. Wow. That horned lady there, you have the same stance as the Blood Elves in World of Warcraft. He hug his staff? Never mind, let's keep moving. Pippin! Hey, good to see you, little buddy. We are grateful for your assistance, Marshal Terrapin. You saved her grace and father both. 'Tis the least I can do to repay you. Forgive me my impatience, Marshal, but your missive mentioned discovery. Yes, of course. As per your request, I had my men scour the waterways. Almost immediately we encountered a difficulty. An entire section of the tunnel had collapsed. With the mineral concerns cooperation, however, we were able to remove the rubble, which yielded the battered bodies of a dozen crystal braves. Go on. Be at ease, Master Alfinod. Your friends were not among the deceased. That long is cause to hope, for hope. And then there is this. Yrstola's wand. I had assumed as much. If I may, Marshal. Tis as I did surmise, judging by the etheric imprint that lingereth yet upon this wand, it hath assuredly been employed in the casting of most uncommon magic. Namely, the very first that man did conceive to traverse great distance, and the ancient precursor to all methods of travel that utilizes the live stream, flow. The spell entaileth the reduction of the corporeal form into its con constituent blah blah ether, that the caster might enter the live stream and ride the currents, thereby unlike the teleportation magic of modern times, it requires not a lengthy incantation. That Yustola should choose to employ such a spell bespeaketh the need for haste. All of which would suggest she managed to escape. Would that it were so simple. Know that the scholars of Sholyan forbade the use of this spell, and with good reason. The caster have but limited control over his course. For every mage who came safe onto his destination, another would be set adrift in the live stream, never to emerge. What? No! No, you can't mean... Be not downcast, my friends, for there is yet hope. It's like that Ystola's passage have left trace in the live stream. Could we but follow these from the point at which the magic was invoked? We may yet find her. To the Sildif excavation site then. Our thanks for your aid, Marshal. Do not mention it. I shall pray for Lady Ystola's safe return. And now when we are here, I'm going to see if I can apply for a promotion, maybe. Oh! Short about 900 points. Damn it. Alright, let's actually let's do this. And that's it. Where was that? It's Central Fanaland. Oh wow, I keep forgetting you can't fly very high in vanilla, in the vanilla areas. Oh. Evidence of Ystola's passage will have been made faint by time, but mayhap some few scant traces yet remain to guide our steps. Alright. The trail leadeth to the north and east, onto the bosom of the 12th wood. Are you certain? Hey, there is no mistaking. Biffer, half Justola journeyed. And yet the Gridonians have reported no sightings. We must take this to mean she is still adrift. If it be so, I do fear for our friend. Contrary to its name, the livestream is more akin to raging torrents. Linger overlong in the midst of this maelstrom, and the ether that formeth one's soul shall surely be scattered, near to be reformed. We have no time to waste, Oriandre. Pray, explore all the possible options for reversing the effects of this forbidden magic. Joffrey Tatar, we three shall press on to Gridonia and petition the Elder Seedseer's aid. Alright, I guess we are going to Gridonia next. Holy crap, that's quite the distance we traveled. It is said that the elementals perceive the live stream. If, as we suspect, Justola is still adrift in its mist, they may be able to find her. But if we are to appeal to them for assistance, we must needs do so through their chosen Padyad. It is imperative, therefore, that we speak with Kane Senna without delay. I have already requested an audience with the Elder Seedseer. She will receive us in the Lotus Stand presently. We need but speak with the Conjurer yonder to be admitted. Alright. Hello, Conjurer. The Elder Seedseer awaits. Pray follow me. Be welcome, my friends, and speak freely. I gather your suit will admit no delay. Your suit? They really need to get someone to write this, someone to translate this in a better way. It will not, my lady. Pray, forgive me, forgive the abrupt nature of our request, but it is a matter of life and death. I see. As you say, we must needs act swiftly if we are to free Yustola from the ungentle pull of the live stream. And and as you have surmised, we cannot do this unaided, however.
In requesting the Elemental's assistance to find Yustola, you must needs be aware of one difficulty. A difficulty born of the fundamental difference between man and Elemental.
That being?
In perceiving the world around him, man relies upon senses such as sight and sound. For the sake of convenience, he gives names to such things as are near or dear to him. Being formed of pure ether, however, such concepts are foreign to the Elementals. Instead, they perceive by observing the ebb and flow of the energies of life. So profound a division cannot be bridged with simple discourse. The Elementals' voices stir not the air, and thus reach not our ears, while our words are but wind to them. Though we seers can commune with them through feelings, naught that we can impart will serve to aid them in identifying Yustola. Nay, they must needs be presented with ether which is akin to hers. If you could but find a family member.
Oh! I know just the person! Yustola has a sister who came to live in Gridania. She told me about her once.
Oh, that is most fortunate indeed. Pray, seek this sister out then, and bring her to Evershade. There, we shall petition the Great One's aid in finding your lost companion.
Alright. If memory serves, Yustola's sister is named Demetra. She's supposed to be a member of the Sons of Saint Conage. Anyway, she spends most of her time around Upkalu Falls. From what I recall, let's look for her there. Alright. Believe that's the first one. And here's a small fun fact for you guys. She's actually your summoner trainer too, if you wanna go summoner. Wait. So yeah, you can train with her to become a summoner. Yes? Is there something you require? Lady Yumitra, it is an honor to meet you. My name is Alfino de la Vieira, and this is Tataru Toru. So you are my sister's comrades in Science of the Seventh Dawn. When I heard that your people were being pursued, I desperately sought to reach Stola. But all mine efforts were to no avail. Now I know why. A forbidden spell of all things. That she should be so reckless. But what's done is done. I thank you for bringing word to me. And needless to say, I should be glad to help. What, we were born of different mothers, our veins cursed with the same father's blood. I hope that this will be enough for the elementals. Come, let us make for Evershade at once. This might be a slightly longer video too. I still wonder how that guy can actually see with the
Let
hair.
us begin.
With the hair so far down over his eyes.
Raya O, Arun, if you would. Hearken to me, O great ones. Pray give yourselves to the life stream, a drifting soul to find.
Please, Y'shtola. Please come back to us.
There. Now! A room has been readied at the roost. Pray, bear her thither at once. All that remains is to pray, my friends.
All right. Well, just have to see if Yshtola will survive this. But yeah, I'm sorry to say I need to end this here. So you guys will get to leave this episode on a cliffhanger. Will Yshtola survive? If not, well, it wouldn't be the first companion we lost. Anyhow, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you did, please hit the like button. And yeah, if you're new here, first of all, welcome. And if you enjoy my content, then feel free to hit the subscribe button together with the notification bell so you don't miss out on any more of my content. I will be back again tomorrow, and until then, stay safe out there.